Hello again. In this last video, I just want to address some questions around the operations of our office. And I want to let everybody know that we are actively accepting new patients and booking appointments for existing patients all through our telemedicine platform. So we're not doing in-person visits. Of course, I'm a huge advocate at this period of time of social distancing. And all the advice we've been given from all state and local and national health boards is to avoid one-on-one patient contact unless it's an absolute emergency. And most of my cases can be handled in a non-emergency basis. So everything is being done via telemedicine. If you have the capability, it'd be done through a video call like this. Or if you don't, we can always just do it straight up over phone. But I just want to let everybody know that we are taking appointments. In addition, I do have at least one staff member, typically just one staff member, sometimes two, in the office on a regular basis to answer phones and help you out with any of your needs. So whether or not it's you need refills of any supplements or supportive therapies that you're getting from our office, or whether you need something for us to take care of at a pharmacy, we are still keeping up with everything on a daily basis and more than happy to help you out. I just want to let everybody know that now is an absolute wonderful time as our pace of life slows down a little bit to address some health conditions and issues with your body that you've been neglecting, most likely because you were too busy. This is a very unique time when most of us are home and not working or working from home, where the pace of life is a little bit different than it normally is. And it is a fantastic time to do something positive with a situation that is clearly not ideal and very disruptive. It's a great time to learn things about nutrition. We have an amazing nutrition services at my office. So think about calling to get some education on how to eat a more whole food diet and how to work with food in a simpler way to be more in line with how to express the optimal health of your body. So these are some great options, and I encourage you to call the office and inquire about the services that we have for you. Now, like I talked about in the last video, if you're someone that's dealing with one of the underlying conditions that keeps being mentioned with higher risk of problems with COVID-19, things like diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, autoimmune disease, these are things that we help people with every single day. And the model of care that we've developed in my office, which is a very comprehensive model that incorporates both diagnostics, naturopathic medicine, and comprehensive lifestyle support, has been an incredibly effective tool in helping people resolve and deal with these issues very quickly. We see sometimes blood sugar numbers improve within a week. We see blood pressure numbers improve very quickly. We help people get off of non-essential medications by helping them to be healthier and more vital. So it is never too late if you're dealing with one of these issues and thinks, well, geez, I wish I had dealt with this a month ago because now we're in the full swing of this COVID-19 issue. I am telling you that it's not too late. COVID-19 is going to be around for quite a while. Even when things die down and the rates of infection slow down and we're all able to go back to work at a more regular basis, everyone is still at risk of exposure and there will still be people in the population carrying it. So the reality is that most of us will probably get some degree of COVID-19 at some point in time. So the ideal would be for us all to be as healthy and vital as possible for our immune systems to deal with this new and very challenging virus. So like I said, it's never too late. And I've had many patients who we've been working with over the last 3 to 6 months to dramatically improve their health tell me on consults in the last couple of weeks, doc, I am so glad that I sat down with you 3 months ago and we've been working on this because I am so much healthier now and I feel a lot better about going into the possibility of getting this, very unknown, unpredictable virus, knowing that my health is much better. So I'd like to help you get to that point as quickly as possible. Even if you don't have one of the underlying conditions listed, I'm a firm believer that inflammation and the overall inflammatory state of our body is a huge factor when it comes to how well we're going to recover or cope with a COVID-19 infection. And this is because probably the most damaging impact of this infection has to do with an inflammatory reaction that occurs in the lungs. something called a cytokine storm and just general inflammation that occurs that damages the alveoli in the lungs. And that inflammation is primarily driven by our immune system's response to the virus. And many people are walking around who are having poor diets, consuming too much sugar, too much processed food, too high in animal proteins, too high in certain types of fats. We all know from very well-established research that these raise your baseline levels of inflammatory chemicals. So if you get sick and your baseline of inflammation is high, your risk of having complications is theoretically much higher. The work that we do at my clinic in reducing inflammatory issues by modulating lifestyle, diet, addressing underlying issues like nutrient deficiencies, other types of chronic infections, gut imbalances, food sensitivities, all of the things that we do significantly reduce the inflammation in your body. And we have laboratory objective studies that show that this happens again and again and again with our therapies. So getting your body to as healthy of a place as possible, I believe, is a critical component of fortifying your body and your immune system to not just this COVID-19 pandemic, but to every single health challenge that you are going to come into as an adult, even potentially children. So now is an amazing time to give our office a call, talk to somebody on my staff, and find out if there is some type of service that we offer that may be able to help you be more vital and more healthy. We're here to support you and to support the community during this very unprecedented and very, very scary time. So we want you to know that we are here to answer your questions and to be of support. So thank you all for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos and more updates and articles related to this issue. Take care. Bye-bye.